know you could even do that.
Yeah, you can.
Okay, so everybody in the YouTube world seeing this, sorry for the inconvenience of the start. I forgot to start stream. That
Rookie mistake.
rookie mistake. First time it's happened. That's the intro. There is no intro. There's never a fucking intro.
We make our own.
Yeah, it's a little make.
Like the cardboard boxes. Oh, you want to see the bag?
Let's see the bag, dude.
It's not
getting that bag.
I don't know what bag. What is that for?
The bag. The bug out bag. Look, I got my Army's liner and everything.
I don't know. Yeah, we use that when we don't like. You going to take that out on that low ass river? That's fucking
no. That
crazy,
goes when we go. I have a small bag for that.
When we go out, like
yeah. So I just have to throw that together out of all the spare parts. That's for if I go camping.
Well, even if we go out, even if we go somewhere, we could pack a lunch in that motherfucker. You know what I mean?
That's gonna be full. It'll have MREs in it. Oh, actually, man, if it comes early enough tomorrow, I might bring an MRE with us out on the water, test it, see how it goes, cooking everything out on the water.
Dude, we can stop at that little island that I took lunch at. Dude, it's perfect, man. Perfect. Yeah. You can beach and sit back. I was sitting back on my. I'll show it to you tomorrow, and where I think you can launch in off 40.
Okay.
I think I found that spot. All right, yeah, let's kick it off with the Marvel, you know. We looked into some Fortnite earlier, seen the new Fortnite. I'm a little excited about that.
You got your stream up on Discord?
I'm
all right, let me get this up.
This over here.
Get you up over here. Look at that.
There we go. All right. Start with the rumors, I guess. Have you been hearing what's going on with Marvel at all, Peen?
It didn't come up on my Discord.
I've seen most of the new movies. I haven't really heard what's going on. I also have not seen Guardians 2 yet.
You haven't seen Guardians yet?
I already know all the spoilers, but you can do any spoilers if you guys do that.
Just because it's been out so long.
Yeah, usually after a certain amount of time, spoilers are accepted.
There we go.
Peen, it might be easier for you to either look at the stream or look at what I'm streaming. Get it in real time.
I'm definitely going to look on Discord. It'll be a lot easier on Discord.
All right. So Cap Form has confirmed with me that the new Cap suit is a mix of these suits, still made of vibranium, but keeps the body and boots of the Falcon suit with more traditional colors like Steve's suit. Has
no more cowl.
Has the star logo with wings. No cowl like the last.
Yeah, no more cowl. Remember that thing that was on his neck and wrapped around his ears?
Yeah. It still kind of has a little bit of it. I guess what was that? Just
he's got a big collar. Yeah.
Collar. I'll take that.
Big old leather neck collar looking thing. Like a Marine. Yeah, it ain't looking bad.
I'm not a fan. I mean, I'm a fan. I'm not a fan of it.
We've definitely seen worse.
I don't like that he's got a gun. Half the America shouldn't have a gun.
Does he? Hold on. I think.
You think what? That's a gun.
He does. He does have a gun. Okay. I clicked on it.
I don't know, dude. I don't know, man. I mean,
Did he always have a gun?
That's a good question. That is a good question. I mean,
not like a Falcon.
Me neither. I mean, how do you feel, Peen, about Falcon and the Winter Soldier? Why Steve looks that up? It looks like about Captain America having a gun.
I don't think Captain America
broke up a little bit there, Peen.
I do think Captain America should have a gun. He's not known for having guns.
What about you, Steve?
Only during his his training and his super soldier testing, it seems like, did he have a gun? And that wasn't like a standard issue M1 Garand. I'm looking to
But that was
see
before he became Captain America.
he carried a gun when he was fighting Nazis in World War II. But mainly fighting crime, he only used his shield. In war and training, it looks like he used a gun. Not now. Let me see. A Falcon uses guns.
Yeah, Falcon does. He pulls the things out on ants, man, when they're on the roof.
Oh yeah, that's right.
He does that.
Collapsible pair of dual stairs SPP submachine guns. Falcon can easily conceal them on his uniform when the superhero joins
But
the Avengers.
my issue is Captain America doesn't tote guns, dude. He's not a gun-toting motherfucker.
Well, see, this I think is just a render of a bunch of combination of suits.
So this ain't what it's going to be, because this is
That's
in 2001.
not exactly what it is.
This is from 2001.
Yeah, so I have, let me pull this and send this over. Where'd it go? On set photo I found. Let me wait for it to load.
Just to clarify, this is, oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Found something on Twitter. Not a stealth suit.
Here you go. So here's set photos. I'll send it Twitter. And this is what we're going to get. And this is so far what we can see.
This is him.
Yup, red boots, blue. Oh, wow. Deliciousness.
How much CGI is going to be into that?
Yeah.
I like that.
That's dope.
I don't think he should have a gun.
No, I think he should be a shield Captain America. But he ain't strong. So there's that. Yeah. So Aubrey Plaza tweeted that or put that on her Instagram story.
I feel like they use his wings more. I feel like they don't use his wings enough for Falcon.
Yeah, I know.
Like make his wings like turn into a shield or something.
Instead of him having the actual shield, I agree. Why does the shield have to be the hallmark of the fucking Avengers, you know? You done changed everything else.
Yeah. Shield.
Nothing's the same.
The shield needs to be like an artifact at this point. They call him like a relic.
Something they look up to, I agree. What do you think about this? The Darkhold Diaries. Yeah, I don't know what this is. This is the first I've ever seen this. Apparently, Offensive ran into this somewhere.
Yeah.
Sounds pretty alright. It explores long days where I'm down.
But this is where my issue is don't we get to a point to where they just are rehashing the shit they already told, and it's like we're getting in this circulation of what Dragon Ball is?
Yeah, as soon as they tell all the little stories of the in-between stuff and how everybody got to where they are, they're going to have to reboot. And hopefully that's what happens with Secret Wars.
Well, that's the 20th anniversary of Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Might be.
No, it is.
No, I mean, it might be when they reboot.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we might get a hard reboot, too.
I hope they do something to save Star Wars.
Star Wars?
Gotta do something.
I don't think you can save Star Wars at this point. What could be...
Well, the rumors are, I don't know, it might be saved.
No, because they're saying that this is what I've read about the new Star Wars coming out. It's based around Rey, and she's trying to rebuild the Jedi. And that alone is already a problem because Rey isn't Rey anymore. Rey is Palpatine now. There's no past that. Like the whole I'm Rey Skywalker, like that's not canon. That's not what happened. I don't care if it happened on screen or not.
No, I don't count that as canon.
Palpatine said it himself. You complete this ritual, i.e., him dying.
Yeah, you become...
That Force essence transfer. She's
that
not.
Is
Rey.
that like that in the comics?
Yeah, I think so.
I
don't know if there's a ritual though. That's the only thing.
There may not be a ritual, but I know Force essence transfer is definitely in the comics.
Well, I thought this is how that works, right? I thought this is how it works. I thought that it's the rule of two, Sith of two. One to hold the power, the other one to crave it. And the only way the one that craves it gets the power is when that one dies. Who was his Who was his craving? Who was the one craving Palpatine's power at that point?
At that point it was supposed to be Kylo.
But there was a period in time where Kylo wasn't. I guess he didn't find another one, or he was hoping it was Rey.
I don't know. Maybe because he created Snoke. Snoke was one of his clones, and that's who he was portraying as the lead Sith at that point.
Well, I feel like that's where they fucked up with Snoke. Snoke should have been the ultimate whatever, dude. There should have been instead of what he did with that, he should have been the ultimate power. He should have been the top of the food chain, the very top, and not get killed the way he did. If they would have made that an epic battle versus like all the fucking Jedi that was left fighting this guy to an epic battle that eventually won, the good side winning, that would have been way more palatable than what they did with this hella shit.
So, and by what we know of Palpatine, air quote, dying, it says right here, when Palpatine died, his consciousness was transferred to a clone on a planet, Exegol, where he had been previously studying immortality. However, the body was too weak to hold his consciousness, so they built more clones that could be a strong vessel for him. So even if the force transfer or the essence transfer didn't work, he's already cloned somewhere else. He's not going to set himself up for failure. So I don't know what they think they're going to do. This story's always going to revolve around Palpatine unless they destroy all his shit and him.
It's unsavable, Peen. And the reason why I say it's unsavable is because they already tainted the name.
Yep. Maybe with some old stories.
Let's change the gears a little bit since we.
Yeah, I'm talking about the Disney story.
Yeah, the Disney. Everything Disney has done has tainted the story, and the only way to redeem it is the right.
I mean, Mandalorian.
It's because of who's in charge of it. It's not even really just Disney.
Kathleen Kennedy. Kathleen Kennedy is the.
She has no business. It needs to be what's his face. Happy. John. I don't know how to say his name.
John. I know who you're talking about. Can't remember his name.
That's a Star Wars fanatic right there. In-house already.
Well,
get rid of
whoever they got to do the animated Clone Wars series, bring them back for
that was good. That was real good.
They knew what they were doing.
Oh, so good.
Well, I mean, if we're going to talk about like the downfall, let's get through this last piece of we got here. Echo dropping all of its episodes at once feels like Marvel wants it out of people's minds ASAP, which is unfortunate. Everything we've heard about this project sounds fantastic. At least we get a Daredevil cameo in episode 2.
So October 6th, Loki. November 29th, Echo.
And we get all of Echo at once.
At once.
I don't think it's because it's bad. I think it's because look how close it is to like holidays.
That and the release of Loki, and on top of that, it might be the type of show that you probably just should binge. Like something you want to see in between of what's going on then and coming up.
Hold on.
They better not fumble Loki or I'm going to be very, very upset.
So wait a minute.
Loki picks up immediately where it left off.
Wait a minute. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there's how many episodes of Loki?
I'm guessing 8. I think it was 6 or 8 or something. Yeah.
I think it was 8.
Was it new season or current?
6.
Oh, season 2, 6. Okay.
Season 2 is going to be 6. So that right there just sums it up. There's 7 weeks in between these two shows. There's going to be a week break in between.
Yeah.
Or a week break in between somewhere where they don't release an episode or something. They're giving themselves a week.
See, that's why they're going to release. Yeah, so Loki's going to roll out. I heard Loki is going to. That's where it goes. You got to take the condom off, though.
Just like, you know what I mean?
Take the condom off.
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah. So, from what I've read, Loki season 2 is picking up right where we left off with season 1. It might
better hit Loki, bro.
Bro, it might even be the exact scene where it picks up. right? It just continues right then and there. That would be dope.
I suspect
I would be
Echo's
so
release
down.
schedule is because some guest stars come out episode 3 or 4, and the first couple of episodes are comparatively weak. Makes sense if they don't want to lose us with the first episode or 2 and want us hooked with
That's what I was
Daredevil.
talking about. It might be a binge type show. You might need to see all of it right then and there, like a long ass movie. Look at that. Look at that.
I have not heard of Echo until
Jesus. Oh my god. That's a different. That was 2 scenes sliced together. Because you can see people running, look.
What do you think about this, Peen? This is Peen's game right here.
I have that exact unit, that exact color of stars.
Told you, dude.
He's actually really broken. He's actually really broken. He's strong.
The top 0 cell prophecy has been fulfilled. That's what he said. This guy's like got hella people that follow him because of this game. He's actually number 1 or some shit. I followed him because of you. Goody?
What's his name? Because the real number 1 is Gray. Right, I know that.
Apparently, he's like a big guy that plays the game.
Yeah,
he was talking about how he was number 1.
I was literally just playing that game before I joined your stream.
All right. I think we move on to some Dragon Ball stuff because it keeps popping up.
Do it. It's an omen. But
I think, dude. Yeah, dude. I think where we're at right now is we have a couple of days. New chapter comes tomorrow. But here's my issue with this shit, man. Is what are we going to get tomorrow? The movie that we already seen, and all they do is add one new fucking chapter to the whole thing and say that's
what they're going to do. They're going to run through all that shit.
I didn't even want to read none of this because none of it's different other than the only thing different in this.
Ow.
We found it before.
I keep it real. I haven't seen or read anything after like
this right here. This fight wasn't here. This fight was in the beginning of the movie, and it didn't happen like this with Broly and.
Goku.
Yeah, the fight didn't happen like this. This is all new.
Huh.
So the state of Dragon Ball is very fucked right now in my eyes.
I'll give carry it around way too much credit.
I don't see we don't get anything new. Nothing new for months, bro. They got to run through this whole fucking movie, man.
The life of a Dragon Ball.
Got to run through this whole fucking movie, dude.
That's painful.
It is, dude. And I don't know why they wouldn't. I don't know what the fuck they're doing with this. I
man.
I'm gonna look to see if there's some Dragon Ball.
They like to drag shit out.
But I don't think we're even going to get an anime.
Ow. That's my head.
Everybody keeps talking about this Black Frieza. I seen this. Has Toei gone too far? The future is Black Frieza. This is actually where I got. They talking about geekdom, shouting out geekdom, blah blah blah. Get to the panel.
Dragon Ball anime might be announced soon.
So.
Yeah, whatever the Dragon Ball Battle Hours.
Yeah, I did see something about that.
I know they've announced Budokai Tenkaichi 4.
Yeah, I heard that.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are.
Pretty dope. Maybe the games is what's going to keep that alive. So the Broly story. So what? I don't care, dude.
We're seeing stuff with baby Broly on Planet Vegeta. What basically is going on here is
So it looks like
Taro is kind of summarizing briefly the events of Broly. Because remember, a lot of you guys remember that when the Broly movie came out,
What about the
the Tournament of Power in the manga was ending, and instead of us getting an adaptation of the Broly movie, they showed us one page of Goku and Vegeta fighting Broly and kind of said, you know, at this point the Dragon Ball Super Broly story takes place, and then we got to the Moro arc. So they never adapted the
no, they
Dragon
didn't.
Ball
So
Super
I guess
Broly.
all right. So that's going to be cool. That's going to be something new we get here this next chapter. It's not new, but it's newish.
moral?
Mm-hmm. Well, no, this is going to be so in the manga they skipped Broly altogether. They went right from the Tournament of Power to, like you said, Moro, or what was it? The Galactic Patrol arc. Did they give us
To a
anything new
manga,
here?
Eli, that's not here. All actually knew because Frieza blamed Broly. Frieza said that when Broly powered up, he accidentally killed his own father, and that's what pushed Broly to getting so mad at himself that he went Super Saiyan for the first time, like the traditional Super Saiyan form. And remember, Broly in Super Saiyan was tanking Goku in Super Saiyan Blue because Bros imply like it's a flashback, but it's really, I don't think it's a flashback. I think it's more, I mean, it is a flashback, but it's not like that. I saw a lot of your comments, y'all agree with me. Some of y'all didn't care, but some of y'all did agree. And so if you're looking for more Goku
Let's talk about something I seen on Twitter today. I want to go back to this real quick.
versus
I
Broly
don't like stealing too much people's content.
fight, y'all.
But this right here, I'm gonna take this. Guess I can't do it like that. That's fine.
Y'all agree with me. Some of y'all didn't.
This Vegeta right here, right? I'm reading online. A lot of people saying that Vegeta has got more character development than Goku. How the fuck can you say something like that when you have never watched Dragon Ball? You've started at Dragon Ball Z to say something as dumb as that shit. How the fuck does Goku not have more fucking character development than Vegeta? He's got a whole fucking story told for him.
Doesn't make any sense.
No, it doesn't. Why would you think that?
I mean,
Now,
if we're talking Dragon Ball Z,
I
but if
think
we're
these
talking Dragon
people.
Ball,
Yeah. No. I think these people are starting off watching Dragon Ball Z and forgetting Dragon Ball even fucking existed, dude. And Dragon Ball, story wise, maybe not power ups and fights, but the story told is way better than Z in my eyes.
I agree.
What do you think, Offensive?
Hmm.
Have you watched the full story of Dragon Ball?
Yeah, and well, I'm lying. I haven't watched the newest movie.
No. I'm talking about Dragon Ball.
Dragon Ball Z. Yes.
Would you agree that Dragon Ball's story, maybe not power ups and fights, but story is a betterly told story than Z? Or would you
as
say
far
Z's
as
a better
what, like
story?
Goku's character development, or
just story, overall story? If you put Dragon Ball story versus Z story,
if you take out like fight,
not the action part, like how
Yeah.
good they drew it, how action packed it was, just the story.
Yeah,
The foundation is.
I agree with that.
I mean, of course, the action
And better told than Dragon.
Dragon Ball was very suspenseful, which they did do with Z. It was with Z, but the thing I feel that was with Dragon Ball was it was a more captured development of your mind. You had to wait weeks for Dragon Ball Z to get a quarter of a story because they weren't telling story as much as they were showing strength.
Yep.
I mean, you had to wait like have between Goku and Frieza.
Yeah, dude. I mean, how long did you have to wait from when he started to go Super Saiyan until he went full Super Saiyan? And
What was
started
it, like
fighting?
10 episodes? Hold on, I'll
It-
find out right now.
The entire fight was like 3 hours.
Yeah, and I'm not. We're not bashing the story. That's not. We're not.
And that's without commercial.
Yeah, we're not bashing the story. We're not saying the fight was bad. There's nothing like that. I just think Dragon Ball was a better story.
I like the way it was.
Yeah, I mean, dude, without Dragon Ball, the fundamentals of Super and Z doesn't even exist.
Like, I don't think there is fundamentals anymore in Dragon. Someone shows up and gets a tiny new.
Yeah, I mean, dude, it was so corny that they did this to Dragon Ball bullshit. Wonka, what's going on, man?
So the Frieza fight itself was 22 episodes involving Goku. That wasn't the transformation, but that whole thing was 22 episodes.
How long is the episode? 20 minutes?
Something like that, yeah. He at episode 95 he transforms.
This special DVD set.
So it was 7 hours just to watch them two fight.
Yep.
I just did the math.
That's crazy. It's a little crazy.
Not as long as you need to catch up one. And it's nearly 2,000 episodes.
Yeah, that's a little nuts, dude.
And
Yeah, a little bit. So, getting to that, and then what is up with Goku being dumb? I thought as you get older, he's supposed to be wiser.
Goku was smarter back in.
Yeah. And they could push the narrative that
made him a fool.
Yeah, well, they could push the narrative that they grow slower, blah blah blah, all that other shit. But look what Vegeta's doing right here. Yeah, dude,
Another thing that plagues Dragon Ball community.
How is he
And
now
people
the calm key one, and Goku is the harsh? Not harsh, but not happy with the direction of Dragon Ball right now. I'm a fan. I'll watch it. I'll pay attention to it, but I'm not happy.
I mean, I'm always excited. More Dragon Ball means.
All right. 7 days.
And that means
Got some One Punch Man. Yeah, look at that, dude.
Speaking of games, Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, there's still like over 1 million monthly players. It's kind of crazy because like Tinger.
All right, so it looks like
Huh.
All right, yeah, here we go. Looks like some new manga panel. A new manga came out for One Punch Man. Yeah, here we go.
I gotta be right back. Give me 1 second, gentlemen, but you guys continue.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember this from the last episode. They So if you haven't been paying attention to One Punch Man, Peen, this is supposed to be a character that is like I think matching Saitama. I'm not sure.
Is that? I think isn't that blood? No, that's
No,
not.
that's not Blast. This is speculation too.
Is this past like after the fight with God?
Yeah, this is after that.
Okay.
All that. This is
I'm like caught up to
so.
God.
This is after that. After the fight with God. After the fight with everybody, he fought someone else, and then he fought her, and then his name's Axel. Looks like here.
And that chick for some type of or the short. I can't wait till I get to anime. I hope it still has.
Yeah, I think it's going.
Yeah, one P is turning into Dragon Ball Z. They literally have the same sound effects.
Yeah.
Dragon. You know, One Piece was actually supposed to end like 20 years ago,
Was it
and he
really?
just kept writing. Just but that only had like a 5-year run, and he just kept going.
Look, this is getting this is about to get juicy with this guy here, this Axel guy.
I hope.
It looks like
I know people are finally starting to find out.
about One Punch Man. Yeah, they're talking about it here.
Well, like people in.
But I'm losing
Yeah.
faith in Metal Knight. He talks big but doesn't deliver. The association shelled out billions for a headquarters he claimed was indomitable, but his guard robots failed and the structure is unstable. You no longer rely on him. Damn that bald cape.
I'm baldy.
Same goes for Tornado. We scrapped by this time, scraped by this time, but she's self-righteous and reckless. She's so strong that no one can control her. I mean, that's wild. I mean, no one really can except that time, I guess. Keep close eye on these two. Number of volunteers hasn't increased at all. Commercials a hit, right? Our approved rating is rising, yes, but yeah, I guess this Axel guy's the real deal. It looks like it. Bet she just gets one punched or something.
Yeah. I don't think you can handle the one punch.
Look, and then oh look,
I
he
think-
sees the commercial after the fact.
I think Geno's definitely my favorite.
Genos is
I like or the name. The dude that gets punched in the ball.
here
song.
says, oh, so is that so is that so? So is that so? What will you do, Genos? After all, you no longer trust the Hero Association. He doesn't know what the fuck's going. Not really too. I like the shading they did with here. It's a nicely drawn panel here.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Just shading how it looks is very nice, very clean. They didn't have to do too much work into this one. I think they're. We want to give the hunters a chance to operate as professional heroes. A private force of 53 youthfully skilled volunteers. So I guess he's part of something called the Hunters. Yeah. I don't understand why Asian people do this.
The finger.
Yeah, what's this? I don't understand what's this.
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know.
Uh-huh.
Are you good?
My Asian homie.
I want to go smoky smokes real quick.
We figured, dude. We figured.
Ooh, another Dragon Ball Legend.
Oh shit! That man had hang time.
He's gonna fill that. Couple minutes.
What was he doing up there? What the fuck was he doing up there?
Dang it.
Not fucking holding on tight enough, that's for sure.
Oh my god! Oh shit! Oh,
He hit his face, bro.
Fucking hurt.
He got
That
away.
hurt bad.
come on, y'all.
Throw away, dude.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah. Just like
Is his neck?
Can we go?
he's hurting. That man's hurting. That sucks.
Who the fuck
Oh my god!
trying to get away after robbing the Apple store?
Oh shit!
Well, he found out the hard way. Still sucks though, but still.
Yeah, fuck.
There was something I saw about old chat.
Yeah, I'm about to pull it up here in a second.
What did I see?
Chat GDP.
OG's piece of the T's. Create realistic images. Okay, here we go. That's all I wanted to do. Oh, you need credits.
To use
Uh,
chat GDP?
No, to use DALL-E, which is Chat GPT's open AI version of you type in a bunch of words, it creates a picture.
Oh, I have one of those. But I don't
Yeah.
have to pay for it.
Yeah, this is the one through Chat itself, through
That's
OpenAI. I'm gonna ask it,
Pull up your screen.
who would
Pull up your
win?
screen.
What through right here?
Bro, this is why homie got arrested. Little dude, you know who the little Russian guy?
Hezbollah?
This is why he got arrested right here.
Нам направо надо.
How is he allowed to operate a vehicle? That's not a toy car.
He baited himself. He fucking posted a video of that. What an idiot. Did you send? All right, you're up. Here we go.
I asked it who would win, Adam Warlock or Goku. Let us see. Determine the outcome of a hypothetical battle between Goku and Adam Warlock is subjective and open to interpretation since they belong to different fictional universes and possess distinct abilities. Goku from the Dragon Ball series is an immensely powerful Saiyan warrior known for his extraordinary strength, speed, and energy projection. Actually, now that I'm pause while I'm talking real quick, I'm pretty sure when we're doing these AI things, we could go as far as to have AI actually read it for us as well. Yeah. Yeah, but just something for us to think about. Let's get to the nitty-gritty. If we were to compare their powers based on their respective canons, Goku has displayed the ability to destroy planets and even universes with his energy attacks. He's achieved godlike levels of power and has defeated numerous powerful adversaries. Meanwhile, Adam Warlock, his cosmic powers, has taken on extremely powerful beings in the Marvel Universe, wielded the Infinity Gauntlet, grants control over all aspects of reality, time, space, and even the souls of living beings. Given Goku's exceptional combat skills and his capability to access higher levels of power, it is plausible that he could present a formidable challenge to Adam Warlock. However, considering Adam Warlock's cosmic abilities, including control over reality, and so that's what they keep. It's the common theme. Remember we were talking about this the other day when the Infinity Gauntlet comes into play. The common theme pops up: the control reality.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So ultimately, the outcome of such a battle would depend on specific circumstances, and I feel like that's how a lot of these go too. So let me do some super. What's that?
I think Goku like fought outside of reality though.
He might be. I'm gonna ask it some one-sided known fist fight, like who would win, an old grandmother or like Thanos, and see what it says. Because if it generates some, well, the grandmother would be a formidable opponent type shit, we know it's on some dumb stuff. Okay, so who would win? A 90-year-old woman?
What the fuck was that?
I don't know. Did you hear that?
Yes.
What is that?
Yes.
A 90-year-old woman or Thanos?
Can we get offensive to take his hat off?
No. $200.
Yo, what is Discord on?
I don't know how to do the soundboard.
Okay. Where do you get the soundboard at?
I can add.
Should be at the bottom by all the
sounds,
buttons.
bro. I can add.
I've added
sounds.
like 30 sounds to a Discord.
Did you really? I didn't know you could do this.
I got rid of my normal soundboard because I added this to Discord.
Where's... Is that coming from mine?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so... So at least it says something true on here. In a realistic scenario, it would be unwise and unfair to
Can't
expect a
even see it,
9-year-old
dude.
woman
I
to
cannot
triumph in a
do that.
physical confrontation against a character
It's
as
coming
powerful as
through-
Thanos.
It's coming through on your screen like I can't do that.
What's it look like?
Look on the stream.
I can read it.
You can read that on my stream.
Oh no, I'm looking at it.
There
in,
we go.
Oh,
Now
what
I
you
can
call
read
it?
Now we can see it. All right, here we go. Who would win, a 90-year-old woman or Thanos? All right, read it. Go ahead and read it to us because it's a little choppy for me.
The outcome would heavily favor Thanos. So now we know for sure that it's not just like, oh, it don't play to 50 on everybody.
Circumstantial.
Yeah, exactly. Thanos, as depicted in the MCU, is an immensely powerful and highly skilled warrior. He possesses superhuman strength, durability, and advanced technology, including the Infinity Gauntlet, which grants him control over all 6 Infinity Stones. On the other hand, a 90-year-old woman would typically have limitations due to age-related factors, such as decreased physical strength, agility, and endurance. While individual circumstances can vary, it would be highly unlikely for a person that age to possess the physical abilities necessary to defeat a character like Thanos in combat. It's important to note that Thanos is faced off against superheroes and warriors who possess extraordinary powers and abilities, and even they have found it challenging to overcome him. His sheer strength, combat skills, and access to powerful cosmic artifacts make him an incredibly formidable opponent. Like I said earlier, in a realistic scenario, it would be unwise and unfair to expect a 90-year-old woman to triumph. She'd get her shit pushed in.
I love that, dude.
Every time I finish saying something, I'm just gonna go. Or like when something funny happens, like, you know what I mean? I'm like, oh, Peen's joining us today. Everybody say hi, Peen.
Hi, Peen.
Yeah.
That's an acceptable reaction to my arrival.
They should have never.
That's
gave
really
us
not.
the ability to
That's
do
really
this.
not clapping. That's that's butt cheeks slapping together after a fart.
That's not hand. That's not hand clapping.
All right, thank you for the round of applause. All right, let's ask this thing something serious.
Yeah, let's see. What do we got? Who would win?
No, not a who would win anymore.
Yeah, Kennedy or Trump?
Well, that's
Fist
an
fight.
easy one, dude.
I'm gonna say in a fist fight.
No, see, put in a dick slapping contest.
No, because you know what it'll say.
Nah.
It'll say you can't do stuff like that. It gives you errors.
That's
It says
really
that's
dumb.
yeah. It says that's what you call it. Look, yeah. See, this is exactly what I was about to say.
It's like against their guidelines or something. Is usually what it says.
Yeah. But if I asked who would win, Mike Tyson or Muhammad Ali, it would be like, oh, well, circumstantially, if Mike Tyson had the Infinity Gauntlet and fucking.
Ask
Mike
it.
Tyson got all 6 Infinity Stones.
Mike Tyson.
Ask it.
Something space related or something. Something. I like that you can prompt it as well. You could say, instead of speaking to me like I'm a college graduate, speak to me like I'm a college dropout, and it'll dumb shit down for you a little bit.
Ask it what's the chance of a black hole appearing at Earth?
Near Earth.
Yeah.
Exponentially low. Black holes are formed by the gravitational collapse of massive stars, resulting in an extremely dense object with an intense gravitational pull. They are typically found in the remnants of supernova explosions in distant regions of space. In order for a black hole to form near Earth, several highly unlikely events would have to occur. For example, a star significantly more massive than our sun would need.
Stop real quick. I want you to add it.
Pause.
I want you to ask it different. All right. What's the chance? What's the chance of a black hole orbiting towards Earth? I see what it was saying there. Appearing, it would never appear. It would have to.
I'm going to ask a extremely low black holes of power gravity fields affect nearby celestial bodies. However, the gravitational influence localized to a specific region around them. In order for a black hole to orbit towards Earth, a highly improbable set of circumstances would need to occur. A black hole would have to be gravitationally disturbed from its existing orbit around a star or within a galaxy, and its trajectory would have to align in such a way that it would bring it into the vicinity of Earth. Considering the vastness of space and the relative scarcity of black holes in our galactic neighborhood, the chance of a black hole entering a trajectory that leads towards Earth is incredibly remote. The gravitational interactions of celestial bodies are governed by well-established laws of physics, and the likelihood of such an event occurring is currently considered highly unlikely. Currently.
Important to note there is no scientific evidence or theoretical basis suggesting an imminent or foreseeable risk of a black hole orbiting towards Earth or possessing a threat.
I'm going to find out something.
It's ours. I'm pretty sure it's Sagittarius or whatever. Oh, nope.
$3,000 light years away.
Yeah, V616 Mon is the closest known black hole to Earth. It is still considerable distance away, and its gravity affects the opposite of any danger to our black holes are fascinating distance. I'm going to tell you an AU probably.
6.6 times the mass of our sun.
All right, so ask what's the biggest black hole, and that's going to blow your mind. I looked this up before. That shit is crazy. I think you could fit like a shit ton of our suns into it. Like when I mean a shit ton, I think it's like a million or some shit.
I'd put largest and known backwards. It gets it. Largest black holes exist or no? Oh, all right, hold on.
Yeah, ton 618.
Ton 618. They just call it ton.
Look, which
66
can
billion
have
times that of our sun.
yo, imagine something that's a billion times greater than that of our sun. A billion.
Right.
Not 100 times, not 10 times. A billion times. Let me
And that's just floating around in space. Well, not floating. It's like a fixed point in space.
let me show you a little something.
Something has to happen to move them. It said.
Let me show you.
Mm-hmm. She's empty.
So if you look at this picture, that's our solar system to the black hole. That's not our Earth.
Oh, I'm not seeing nothing. I'm seeing my screen. Hold on. Boop boop. Oh,
That is the size of our solar system, dog.
that little guy right there.
That dot is our solar system. This is the black hole.
Mm.
Mind you, this is our solar system.
So if they'd pay my family, if they pay my dad and daughter like $1 billion, I'd fly a ship directly into that, find out what
You
happened
would
for it.
never make it.
Well, they're the closest one. They can
Never make it.
cryogenically freeze me and send me over there.
Still wouldn't make it.
Even with cryo?
Yeah.
Damn it. Go something. They got to figure out. They
Because
got something.
let's say
They're
the
bullshitting.
closest one's 3,000. What was it?
Light years. How many light years is a human? I don't know light year to human year conversion. I'll find out. How many years is 3,000 light years?
Yeah, dude.
Yo,
Yeah.
yo. Listen to what this says. One of the most
6,030
distant.
Look right here. I got it. I got the math pulled up right here. It would take 3,000 years if you were traveling at the speed of light. Our fastest probe, the Parker Space Probe, travels considerably more slower at 700,000 km an hour, and would take 6,033 years to reach, which is about 42 light years away.
Hold on, what is
Consider
this?
33.
How long would it take? Yeah, let's see. 3,000 years if you're traveling at the speed of light. Yeah. So it would be. Okay, and I got another one that says one of the most distant exoplanets is 3,000 light years, 17.6 quadrillion miles away from us in the Milky Way. If you were to travel at 60 miles an hour, you would not reach this exoplanet for 28 billion years. So if you went like 60 miles an hour, you're never getting there.
But this is right here. It says it would take.
So if they could get us to light speed and cryo and keep me alive for 3,000 years,
your body would deteriorate.
well, they gotta figure that out. That's the
I don't
semantics.
I don't know. Like I don't know if you can preserve a body for 3,000 years. So like even in other movies, usually it's
How
like,
long's that? How's that ship gonna last for
even
3,000 years?
Even in fucking in Idiocracy, like wasn't that only like 1,000 years? Futurama was only 1,000 years.
Yeah.
I don't know,
Three-
man.
3,000 years, man. Enough fuel to travel at a constant rate for 3,000 years.
I got a better question.
All right, I'm gonna.
Light from the supermassive black hole known as Ton 618 circled takes more than 10 billion years to reach us.
Nice.
So it's 10 billion light years away. Oh, by the way, the gigantuan supermassive black hole lies over 10 billion light years away. That means it would take light the fastest sounding could travel without wormholes over 10 billion years to get to Ton 618.
I have the dumbest question, and I'm gonna ask chat it.
Ask it.
Let's see.
Ask it.
Can you measure raw speed without factoring in distance travel? And it's not typing, you're a dick. You're the fucking. It's not possible to determine speed without factoring in distance traveled. Speed is defined as the distance traveled per unit of time in the formula for speed. So you just got to come up with a new formula and not use distance travel. That's all. No biggie, right? I'm just going to have it write me a quantum mechanics thesis. Actually, write me a short superhero story about a hero murderous villain. Spelling words wrong.
Is that what it feels like, Wonka? I just watched Moonfall. This shit reminds me. Yeah, Moonfall's a good one, dude. But imagine this thing pulling up on you. That's our solar system, that little dot right there. This is a black
Just cry
hole.
a lot. That's what I would do.
Someone said, "What is microscopic and irrelevant for 500, Alex?" Like, was it lit? I have to check it out, man. I have to fucking check it out, dude. Just end up in this black hole, dude. Life goes on. Life goes
I'd
on.
love to end up in a black hole.
End up in the black hole, dude. Well, it's 8:00. That ends it. Thank you,
Hold
everybody.
on.
Oh, wait a minute.
Hold on,
Oh,
I'm doing
wait
a stupid real
We're
quick.
doing stupid before we end it. Hold on, no, we ain't going nowhere
One
yet.
one final stupid. One final
Yeah, hold
stupid.
on. I'm almost done typing it out.
Type it out, dude. Type it out. I'm gonna do a Wonka tribute. Tribute to Wonka. He is Wonka. Yeah, Wonka is our, I believe, I want to say our top gifter for the month so far. So shout out to Wonka. He is he does if you have a kick, check him out. He does a lot of e-dates. He does Monkey app. He does a Moogle. He does Fortnite giveaways all the fucking time. Super easy to win too, man. Really cool guy to hang out with. I hang out with him almost every morning. I enjoy his content. Really cool guy. Codes. So if you have any code questions, I'm sure he won't answer it because he's tired of doing it. He says, but he'll probably answer it anyway because he's a good guy.
Let's see if this actually works. Okay, so
share
I
your screen,
just.
share your screen.
Oh yeah, hold on. I'm pausing this. Pause. So what I did was I had it. What's going on? Okay. So I asked it to write me. I said, write me a short superhero story about a hero turned murderous villain that kills a majority of the population of America until his cousin, an equally powerful hero, shows up and beats him in a very descriptive, intense, blood-filled battle. And now I'm just gonna I have no idea what it did. If it's good, it's bad. I have no idea. And I'm just gonna have this other AI read it for us. Because that sounds like some stuff that we would do. And it's not too long. It's a couple paragraphs, but we're gonna sit here for a minute if you guys are game for that.
Yeah, go ahead.
Now tell me if the volume works for this too. So I'm gonna press play. Just let me know, and I'll pause it. Restart
Are
it
you
or
sharing
something.
your screen or are you sharing this?
I'm sharing the screen.
And then share this. That's why you wouldn't be able to hear me last time.
Actually, I am. Hold on. Let me look. Let me stop.
Make sure you share the web page.
Yeah, I'm sharing the page.
All right, yeah. If you're sharing the screen, it won't let you.
Gotcha.
All right.
Once upon a time in the city of Metropolis, a renowned hero named Victor Valor stood tall as the protector of justice and beacon of hope. With incredible powers of strength, speed, and invulnerability, he fought tirelessly to keep the city safe. However, an unforeseen tragedy struck when Victor's beloved wife and child were tragically killed by a group of criminals. Consumed by grief and a burning desire for revenge, Victor's heart twisted with rage. He embraced the darkness that festered within him, turning from a symbol of hope to a harbinger of terror. Renaming himself as the Harbinger, he vowed to make the world suffer as he had suffered.
They came up with that name?
The Harbinger's newfound power grew exponentially, far beyond his original abilities. He harnessed the energy of destruction and chaos, capable of leveling entire cities with a mere thought. With a cruel smile on his face, he unleashed his wrath upon the unsuspecting citizens of America. The Harbinger's reign of terror began swiftly and ruthlessly. City after city fell under his merciless onslaught. Millions perished as he devastated major metropolises with a wave of destruction. The world watched in horror as the hero they once idolized became a twisted, unstoppable force of devastation.
Oh shit.
Fucked up.
Amidst the chaos, a distant cousin of the Harbinger named Alex Adams,
Alex
also known
Adams,
as Azure,
bro!
emerged from the shadows.
Wait a minute.
Equally gifted with extraordinary powers, Azure possessed the ability to manipulate cosmic energy, harnessing it for good. He knew that he had to confront his cousin and bring an end to the carnage. Azure, driven by a desperate desire to save what was left of humanity, confronted the Harbinger in the heart of Washington, D.C. The city lay in ruins. A haunting backdrop to the ultimate battle between
This
two
shit
titans.
is crazy, bro.
The clash
What?
of powers echoed throughout the desolate streets. Buildings crumbled as shockwaves rippled through the air. The skies turned crimson as the Harbinger unleashed torrents of energy, each strike tearing through the fabric of reality.
Dude, this is good.
Azure fought valiantly, using his cosmic energy to shield
Yeah, this is
innocent
going hard.
bystanders and retaliate against the Harbinger's onslaught. Their battle raged on for what felt like an eternity, their powers colliding in brilliant displays of destruction. Blood spilled and bodies fell as the cousins fought with unwavering determination. Azure, fueled by his unwavering belief in the power of redemption, managed to land a devastating blow that temporarily weakened the Harbinger. Seizing the opportunity, Azure enveloped his cousin in a cosmic prison, a last-ditch effort to contain his destructive power. As the battle came to a close, the blood-soaked streets stood as a grim testament to the violence that had unfolded. The Harbinger, once a hero, now lay defeated and imprisoned, his reign of terror finally brought to an end. Azure, burdened by the weight of the lives lost, vowed to rebuild the shattered world and restore hope. He would carry the scars of this devastating conflict as a reminder of the consequences of unchecked power, and the importance of choosing the path of righteousness. In the aftermath of the battle, the world began to heal. People united, determined to rise above the darkness that had threatened to consume them. And amidst the rebuilding, stories of the hero turned villain, and the valiant cousin who brought him down, would forever serve as a cautionary tale, reminding humanity of the delicate balance between power and responsibility.
That was kind of dope.
So
For
ask that shit. The superpowers exist.
do
in real
superpowers
life.
exist?
Does the government have a? So what does it do? Does it just read the internet? Where does it get its information from? That's the question, dude.
No, the government does not possess superpowers in the same way that superpowers do in fictional stories. Superpowers typically portray an extraordinary abilities beyond the scope of ordinary human. In reality, governments are composed of individuals who hold positions of power and authority to govern and make decisions on behalf of a nation or region. While governments have access to advanced technology, intelligence, resources, and military capabilities, they do not possess supernatural or superhuman abilities. Yeah.
Well,
I like that it wrote me a story. I think I'm gonna play on that more often. We could do a couple of those too.
yeah, we'll do a new one next week. Well,
Yeah, the story time went kind of long.
yeah.
The story time.
Well,
Be like it's fucking story time.
so we gave you 10 minutes extra. That's what we do
Yeah.
here, and you know what I'm saying? We sit here, we try to please. That's enough. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right.
It's a great show.
All
We
right.
know.
All right, thank you. Thank you for our special guest Peen coming in
Peen.
today.
Thank you.
Thank you,
The
Peen.
pleasure.
So next week we'll have some more. I think next week we get Remedy B more back. He'll have a lot to tell us about. Yeah, we have a lot to tell us about. Italy. He went to Italy. He went to in Italy. He went to Sicily. He went to London. So he's been around. He's been around the block, and who knows where he traveled to. He's still there.
He did
He's
some stuff.
moving.
Yeah, he comes back Friday. You know, who the fuck don't stay for the weekend? He actually watches these. He's been watching these as they're off. He watched last week's. Want to catch up on this week's. So let's give him a round of applause. Remedy B more. Thank you for sticking out watching the whole hour. If you did, it's crazy.
This one's for you.
This one's for you, golf clap. All right, guys. Well, that was it, and hope to see you guys next week.
Yep. Have a good one.
Until next time.
All right, we can talk regular now. Bro, we ain't even gonna let him know we have these. When he says something fucking stupid, I'm gonna go. He's not gonna know where it came from. Yo, we're in the building. Yeah, I gotta get ready for work tomorrow and stuff. I will see you beautiful people tomorrow. Peen, come over more often. Come hang out. Don't be a stranger, buddy. I definitely want to play some Fortnite with you this weekend. Yeah. Yeah, man. Let me know. I'll hit you up.